Katie, that vegan teacher.
If your weird religion tells you it's okay to eat cats or cows, if your creepy rabbi tells you it's okay to circumcise baby boys, if your sexist priest tells you a woman can never be ho, that's fucked. It's time to run, run. Run, 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 run away, run away. It's time to run, 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 run. Don't you stay. Find a new religion today.
Welcome to our live
Be
stream.
vegan, not violent.
Be vegan, not violent. Say hi to each other right where you're from. Get to know each other and be nice. I'll be with you in 1 second.
If your weird religion tells you it's okay to eat cats or cows, if your creepy rabbi tells you it's okay to circumcise baby boys, if your sexist priest tells you a woman can never be ho, that's fucked. It's time to run, run. Run, 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 run away, run away. It's time to run, 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 run. Don't you stay. Find a new religion today. Be vegan, not violent.
Be vegan, not violent. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I've been vegan now for 10 years. This is the card that I made, and I encourage you all to make cards like this for yourself too. When you become vegan, you write a card like this and you say, Happy Vegan Declaration Day. And you write your name and the date. The date that I became vegan was June 27th, 2016. Now, the reason this is important is it's a reminder for everyone around you that you are no longer eating eggs, you are no longer going to be drinking cow's milk or eating cheese or butter or anything that comes from animals. And it's a reminder to them that you're serious. This is your vegan declaration day, whatever yours is. And it will remind them also not to tempt you. You see, you are part of this society that hurts animals. All the time, everywhere, people are hurting animals and encouraging people to hurt animals because you want to retreat and you want to say, I want nothing to do with that anymore. Well, it's sort of like, think of it this way. You know when somebody's an alcoholic and they're drinking alcohol all the time, and then they make the decision that they want to stop. You would not be mean and put wine directly on the table in front of them. You wouldn't offer them a beer or a scotch or vodka. No rodeo hats, guys. No, don't put rodeo hats on my head on TikTok. Thank you for stopping. Guys, don't forget to tap on the screen, by the way. So when you become vegan, it's important that you tell everybody that you're vegan. You come out as a vegan. You are proud to say, I'm here to stop eating animals. I'm going to undo the harm that I did in the past. When you come out as a vegan, hopefully everyone in your family will be kind and considerate and not assholes and not try to encourage you to keep eating animal products. Hopefully they will be helpful to you. Because of course, vegans like the taste of meat. Vegans like the taste of cheese. We don't become vegan because we don't like the taste of these things. We become vegan because we don't like the violence involved. We don't want to exploit animals anymore, don't want to steal from them anymore. So that's why it's good to make yourself a card like this. You can put it on your computer. It's a reminder to everybody that you're vegan. And if they try to feed you something that's not vegan, you can just simply point at the card. You can have several, one on your fridge, for example. And, oh, thank you for the puppy. Thanks, guys. That's really cute. That's one of my favorites. I do like the puppies. Guys, on YouTube, in case you don't know, over on TikTok, they decorate me with these little different kind of like cartoon things. Like a puppy just came and licked my face, and sometimes there's fruit dancing coming in down here or whatever. But you guys on YouTube, for you to communicate with me, you put this thing called super chats. So you put a super chat on the screen and I read your message out loud or whatever it is you want to say to me. Maybe it's a question. Maybe you want to brag about how proud you are that you are vegan and no longer harming animals. No rodeo hats, TikTok, stop it. Guys, do not tap on the screen when the rodeo hats are on my head. I want nothing to do with them. That is something that I dread. Put a chicken on my shoulder instead. We want happy things here, not a reminder of violence that goes on. Rodeo people are the scum of the earth. Rodeo people abuse horses. Rodeo people abuse cows. Rodeo people abuse even baby cows, putting them alone in this giant arena. They're running around so scared. Some asshole on a horse kicks the horse and charges towards this baby cow with a lasso, clotheslines them. That's when they put the thing around their neck, the rope, and they yank them down. Imagine doing this to a puppy or a kitten. It is so fucked up. So no, don't support the rodeos. Don't support the zoos. We don't support places like SeaWorld that steal animals from the wild, put them in swimming pools, and force them to do tricks. Vegans are kind. Vegans are, in fact, kinder than God. That's right, because God is doing nothing right now to help the animals. God is doing fuck all, precisely zero, to help the animals on factory farms. What is God doing right now when the rich people get in their airplanes and fly to Africa and shoot innocent giraffes in the head and then bring home their bodies? What is God doing to help counter that? Nothing. What are vegans doing? Everything. Vegans are consistently speaking out for justice in this world, which is full of violence. Vegans are brave. Are you brave? Are you smart? Well, I'll tell you this. Just the fact that you are here shows that you are brave to a certain degree. Can you stop with the rodeo hats on my head? Who's doing this? What's your name? Bomb. Of course your name's Bomb. You're going on the veganphobic list. Bomb. X for you. No rodeo hats on that vegan teacher's head. There you go. There's a big X. Don't do it. You guys, meanwhile, over here on YouTube, let me see what you're doing. Well, you're doing nice things. Look at that. You're writing that you're vegan. Thank you. You're telling people in the comments who are mean to shut up. Good job, guys. What else do we have here? Somebody says, go vegan. Vegans are pretty. Well, that's cute. That's funny. Well, they're pretty inside. But, you know, vegans look like everybody else. Some of us are ugly and some people are really pretty. You know, some people just are naturally born with like a gigantic nose and small eyes. You know, we're not all blessed with beautiful looks. But the thing is, we can all change our hearts. We can open our hearts to the animals and not hurt them. Now we see here in a picture, we have this little bunny rabbit. And by the way, yes, guys, you can come in to talk to me. Oh, I have a super chat. Hold on one second. This one says, do you think oysters are sentient beings? Well, I will not take a chance on them. I will not eat your oysters. However, if for some reason you're delusional and you think you need to eat animals, which you don't, then you should eat the least sentient of the animals to begin with. Don't immediately start eating cats or cows or pigs or dogs. That makes no sense. In fact, you need to eat nobody. I will not be eating any oysters. I have no need to. Why would I do that? Makes no sense. I can be vegan. You can be vegan. All you need is a B12 pill. That's something that a lot of people have to take. As a nurse, we used to have to give B12 shots sometimes and pills, even to people who ate animals all the time. It's just a good vitamin to take. But here in Canada, there's B12 in the soy milk. There's B12 added to the nutritional yeast, you know? So there's a lot of ways to get it, and that's definitely not a concern. All right, I was just showing you quickly this cute little bunny rabbit, and this is a bunny rabbit surrounded by her dead friends. Now, how would you feel if this was you? How would you feel if this was you, knowing you are next? to be hung upside down and your skin ripped off, how would you feel? You would want somebody to save you. Yeah. You would want somebody to pick you up and hold you tight and say, I got you. I got you. I'm so sorry what these people did to your friends. I'll help you though, because you're a good person. You're a good person. You are smart just for being here. And by the way, it's 11 minutes after 4 in the morning. If I look a bit sleepy, it's because it was the middle of the night and I woke up and I thought, I have a rule. I'm not allowed to lie in bed wide awake thinking about the animals for more than a certain amount of time. If I don't go back to sleep, I get up and I work. That's my work ethic. So, oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Oh my goodness, a bunch of you just subscribed. Hold on. Let me take this moment to read your names out loud. Hold on, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, you can come in and talk to me in just 1 sec, okay? We're going to do our usual reading of our cards. I'm going to read some cards today. Maybe not all of them, but you guys are going to help to be teaching assistants, okay? Let's see what we have here. Thank you very much. If you subscribe right now, I'm going to try to read your names out loud to thank you, because I really do appreciate those who are helping me to save the animals. You see, like you, I used to eat animals. I used to eat eggs and drink cow's milk and eat cheese and all of it. I even had leather shoes and wool sweaters. But when you know better, you can do better. That's right. We can all change and grow and evolve. Right? The past is the past. What matters today is what you do today, this day forward. All right. Thank you for sharing the live, Dylan. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Monkey. What are you writing, Monkey? I went too fast, sweetheart. Try to put your name in the list of people to talk to me, and then you can ask your question. Okay? Thanks for the roses. Thank you, guys. Hey, thank you, Terry, for the little decoration on the screen. Thank you, Jennifer, for the roses. And thank you, guys, for 10.7 thousand, 10.8 thousand likes. Let's keep tapping on the screen, and I'm going to read some of your comments here if you subscribed. Oh, my goodness, guys, I'm so sorry. It is going insanely fast. Sean, Michael, Sierra, thank you for subscribing. Thank you to Isabella. Thank you, Putulik, for joining, and Amy, and Emma, and Random Guy, and Kara, and Ethan, and Bridget, and Aubrey. Hold on, I think I saw a super chat over here. They go really fast if they're blue, guys. If they're blue, I might miss it. I'm trying to grab it, though, with my peripheral vision to see it. And this one I grabbed. This is by somebody named Melinda, who writes, make sure that you become vegan. Thank you, Melinda. You are so kind. Thank you for being vegan fantastic and not vegan phobic. So vegan fantastic or vegantastic people, vegan fantastic people are not necessarily vegan yet, but they're striving to be vegan. Vegan phobic people are assholes. Not only are they mean to the animals, they are also mean to everyone who tries to defend animals. So hopefully that's not you. All right, let's get the first person in. Somebody named Terry is here who wants to come in. But Terry only has 300 points. So Terry decorated the screen, but most likely Terry was the one who put all those rodeo hats on my head. So do I want to talk to somebody who I already dread? I don't think so. What about you guys? Do you think I should talk to this Terry person? He has 300 points. Next in line is somebody named BB. If you wanted to be the next person to speak to me, well, put a nice decoration on the screen over here on TikTok. It can be a whale. It can be a beautiful giraffe. It can be a chicken on my shoulder. Let me see who all these people are. Maybe Terry's nice, though. I'll press on his profile. What does it say? It says 875 followers. There's the bio. Commander's content, main account at J. It doesn't show any kind of sign of being somebody who cares. Doesn't sound like somebody mean, though, this guy, a person named Terry. Let's give it a chance. Let's see if Terry can read a card and help to teach the class. Terry. Hi, Terry. Are you vegan phobic?
Me.
Sorry.
Me.
You want to meet me? Yeah, that's okay. I'm here to meet you. What do you want to say, though, buddy? Come on, speak. Where'd you go? Terry, where'd you go? I wanna know, where'd you go, Terry, Terry, oh, oh, oh. Terry's gone. What about over here on YouTube? Oh, hey, what's this? Epic for the Animals is here. There's somebody named Epic for the Animals over here on YouTube. Guys, on TikTok, if you wanted to go and check things out on YouTube, my channel over there is just called That Vegan Teacher. And if you want for sure me to respond to a comment, you put it in here. Hey, thank you for the purple hearts around my head. I've never had that one before. Who did that? Braden? Was that your name? Well, thank you. Braden, you're going to go on the Vegan Fantastic list. Braden. The only thing is I'm not sure if your name was Braden. Was it? Let me see. We got Jerry also. Jerry also Vegan Fantastic list. Jerry, thank you very much for the check marks. For the decorations, you get a check mark. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me just see though. We got Epic for the Animals. Epic, I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you very much. You bring so much cheer. Epic, we're going to pin your comment. There we go. Pinning your comment right now. Thanks for all these beautiful fruits and all these decorations, guys, on TikTok. Keep up the good work. Keep sharing the live stream. There's somewhere up here, there's a like button you can press, and you guys, you got us up to 17,000 likes. Wow, I just barely blinked, and you guys got us up so fast. That's great, guys. Thank you to everyone who's subscribing. Look, we have stuff to do, guys. We have a lesson to teach, okay? So we're gonna get into these cards right now. So we need somebody to read them, and if I don't have an adult here, I will read them myself. Let me see if there's anybody else that looks good here. Well, we do have Braden. Okay, let's see if Braden will come and can read a card. Questions about starting when you're first vegan. Questions about starting. Hello, Braden.
Hello.
Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. Here's your card, Braden. Read everything. Questions about starting.
Hold on, I can't see it.
Okay, there you go.
Stay calm and simply say I'm not a...
Hold on a second. I didn't hear the beginning. Let's restart, okay? Questions about starting. Question 1.
Can you put it down just a little bit, please?
Okay, I'll just try to put it here. Is that okay? Is that better? I'm trying to be vegan.
I'm trying to be vegan, but everybody keeps asking me a million questions about vitamins and protein and the environment, and I feel overwhelmed. What should I say? Stay calm and simply say I'm not a dietitian or a doctor or an earth scientist. I'm just someone who is on a path to learn how to do at the least harm to animals. Okay. Also, I do want to ask you a couple questions. Is that fine?
Okay, just 1 second. Let's make sure that we understood everything here. So if somebody's just starting out as being a vegan, do they need to know the answer to everything?
Not really, no.
Okay. Did you actually read the card like out loud and think about what you were saying, or did you just kind of read it like a machine and you don't remember? Can you teach what you just learned in this card?
Just like you don't have to know everything about it. You can learn more if you're just starting.
Right. So if somebody asks you, well, what about protein? What about this vitamin? What about calcium? All this stuff. You can simply say, look, I don't want to hurt animals anymore, and I'm going to learn about all that because I know that I can be healthy as a vegan, and the rest will all fall into place. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
but
one second, Braden, just 1 sec, okay? And then it's gonna be your turn. Hold on. So guys, make sure, because we have to tell everyone to take a snapshot, okay? Sometimes I forget. Guys, take a screenshot of this and put it in your album. Put it in your album on your phone called Vegan Cards. That way you can look at them when you're on the bus or something like that, or you're on the toilet, and you can review the information here, okay? You guys got that? Did you guys take a screenshot on YouTube? Here you go. Okay, take a screenshot. There we go. All right, so now you want to say something. Is that right, Braden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Also, thank you, chat, for the motivation. So, as somebody who's studying proteins from meats, plants, and different things, eating a strict diet of just like vegetables, fruit, like that stuff, without getting the proper like protein of meat, dairy. It's
Okay, so
it
hold on. I'm
does
going to stop you
affects-
right there. I'm going to stop you right there because you're about to lie because you're not informed. I'm going to tell you a fact, and then if you don't believe me, then we cannot keep talking. All right?
I
'Cause
take college level classes.
Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, but I'm just gonna disconnect from you right away. Okay, because I know where this is going. You're about to tell a lie. I don't give a shit about the college level classes that you're taking if your professor is vegan phobic and not giving you actual peer reviewed scientific knowledge. So here's what we have. We have the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. That is 100,000 healthcare professionals, dietitians, nutritionists, scientists. Now they have reviewed all of the articles, all of the studies, okay? Studies done in China, studies done in Germany, all these studies where they studied the vegans and they studied the diet and they studied the vegan proteins. And these 100,000 healthcare professionals, came to the conclusion that being vegan is 100% healthy. Being vegan is healthy. You are born vegan, and as you grow, you can continue to be vegan. Plants have all the protein, vitamins, and nutrients that you need. That's a fact. I have not eaten any animal products for 10 years. I had my blood work done. It's perfect, and I'm 61. Most people at the age of 61 do not have perfect blood work. Mine is just perfect. It's because I eat a wide variety of healthy foods. Now, if you are eating only French fries and drinking Coke, hello, you're not going to be healthy even as a vegan. And this is what happens a lot, is that people will eat unhealthy foods and then they will claim, oh, I couldn't be vegan. No, you could be vegan. You're just being stupid. Eat a wide variety of foods. Every morning, have a healthy breakfast of some oats. Put some chia seeds, flax seeds, and some hemp seeds in there. Chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, just a spoonful. Don't forget to grind up your flax seeds. Otherwise, they're going to go right through you. You have to grind them. Okay? Then you add some soy milk, a mashed up banana, whatever fruits you want, some blueberries, some strawberries, some soy milk, all of it. Spices if you want. You can even add a spoon of cocoa powder. Because remember, cocoa powder is actually vegan. Chocolate only becomes not vegan when people add milk to it. Okay? Okay. All right, so let's get somebody to teach the next question here. Question 2. Now this says, my parents are worried about my health. What should I say to them to make them feel better? What should you say to your mom and dad? If they say, oh no, I'm worried about you. What if you're not healthy? You're going to say to them, tell them the science shows us that being vegan is healthy for everyone and that all the information is out there on the internet and that you're determined to stay healthy without hurting animals. When can you hurt an animal? Believe it or not, you can hurt an animal in certain circumstances. That is if an animal is trying to take your life. If, for example, you're walking through the woods and you're being attacked by some animal and you did nothing wrong, you are allowed to defend yourself. Kick, punch, even shoot the animal in self-defense. Just as I'm allowed to kick, punch, and shoot you in self-defense. Okay, so do we hurt animals on purpose? No. If a mosquito is attacking me and won't leave, blowing the mosquito away, it keeps coming back, death. Death to the mosquito. All right? Vegans are logical. Vegans make sense. Vegans use science, and we use all of the scientific process. We believe in science. We trust the scientists because even in 100 years, all the science experiments that are done now are going to make sense in the future. However, religion is something we do not trust because religion, all the religious texts are written in order to try to control us. Religious people are messed up. They believe in fairy tales. Do you believe in Santa? Probably you stopped believing in Santa, right? Right, because they invented Santa because when you were little, they thought it would be cute to tell you to believe in Santa. Personally, I don't think we should ever lie to children about things. I don't think we should tell them there's Santa. I think we could say, let's pretend that there's a Santa. Let's pretend there's a man. He's going to come. You're going to leave out some soy milk and some cookies without eggs. And you're going to leave a present. And oh, look what happened. Santa took all the cookies. You know, you could say you're pretending, but it's a game. That's what it is. We don't lie to children. We don't tell them that unicorns are real and mermaids are real. They're not. We don't tell them that God is in the sky. Sky Daddy is watching us, because it's not true. There's no evidence of that. Okay, there's no Allah in the sky either. And I know it's hard for many of you guys to grasp that. I know it's hard, but it's the truth. And you should not be offended by the truth. You should be happy to learn the truth.
Today you learned the truth. Not God nor Allah created us, but rather we created them. Today you received a gift more valuable than silver or gold. You accepted the truth, which is a real true gem. It's okay, you don't have to cry. Just because I tell you there's no God in the sky, you can be brave, it doesn't have to hurt this much. You're in control, so use your human touch. I know it's a shock when you understand that you have the power of God right now in your own hands. So follow the golden rule, use your hands to be kind, not cruel. Put only vegan foods in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate. So use your hands as if they were your heart. I know it's a lot to take in, all in just one day. But if you choose to use your hands wisely, everything will be okay. You don't need God or Allah. They never existed anyway. Just use your hands as if they were your heart.
You got this. There's no reason to be afraid. It's okay, guys. You're going to be fine. You're going to be healthy as a vegan. You're going to be so proud of yourself. You are making the world a better place. When you become vegan, everybody wins and nobody loses. When you become vegan, the animals win. When you become vegan, the planet wins. Veganism is the best thing you can possibly do if you care about the earth, because animal agriculture is devastating to the planet. You care about the planet, our Mother Earth. You want to save the planet for future generations, be vegan. And veganism also just happens to be good for your health and your heart. If you want to reduce your chances of getting heart disease, cancer, strokes, type 2 diabetes, welcome. Welcome to our vegan cult, where we are going to make sure that you stay healthy. You are going to be happy. You are going to be proud. Our vegan cult is the best cult because every other cult is insane. The cult of carnism that you're in right now, the cult that tries to tell you to eat shitty foods that are bad for you, the cult that tries to lure you into McDonald's or to the morgue part of the grocery store, the cemetery part of the grocery store. No. No more. Veganism is the best decision you will ever make. And every single vegan will tell you this. The only regret they have is not becoming vegan sooner. Every vegan says the same thing. I wish I had become vegan sooner. We have a super chat here by somebody named Vegan Life Richard. Hey, thank you so much. Hi, Richard. I'm so happy that you're here. Richard just donated $2. Sweetie, thank you so much, Richard. I really appreciate you all the time. Big heart for you. Always in the comments, helping to educate people. Just such a kind human being. Always got my back. I just love that about you. Thank you so much. All right, somebody is, okay, guys, we have a whole bunch of, look at this. We got what's your name? Exoid, who just put a bunch of, there's these purple squares, guys. The purple squares, I don't know, maybe you see them going by. Look at that. Okay, you see some purple squares sometimes with a letter T inside. T is for tofu. T is for tofu. That's absolutely right. Where is my tofu necklace? Oh my goodness, I hope I didn't leave it. Where's my tofu necklace, guys? I hope I didn't leave my tofu necklace in Italy. Oh no, that would not be good. Let's see, it must be around here. Tofu necklace, where are you? Let me see. Where is my tofu necklace? We've got this. We've got all kinds of envelopes here with all kinds of stuff. Oh no! Tofu necklace. Oh, here it is! I found it. There it is. There's our tofu necklace. T is for tofu. I think you guys want to hear the song. Is that right? Because you keep spamming all this tofu stuff over here on my YouTube channel. Don't worry. I gotcha. We can listen to the song. Let's take this one off now. And let's put everybody, it's time to put our tofu necklaces on. Oh, somebody's lighting some fireworks in the middle of the night here. It's actually 4:33 in the morning. Oh, we have another super chat here. This one says, veganism is the right thing to do. Hold on a second. I'm going to close my window because I don't know if you hear this fireworks or not. Do you? Wait. Did you hear that? Hold on. Close the window. Oops. There we go. Okay. Actually, okay, I'm gonna read it truthfully. I'm not gonna distort it, guys, because I know that sometimes I should talk about what's actually being said in these comments. But look what this person said. Somebody says that it starts off with just a lie. Person writes, veganism is a privilege. How is that a privilege? How is eating some of the cheapest foods on earth a privilege? Is it because you think that society owes you to be able to go to the fanciest vegan restaurants and order the most expensive thing on the menu? No. Veganism is easy. Veganism is not expensive. Some of the cheapest foods in the world are vegan. And in fact, it has been proven that when you become vegan, your budget for food is actually reduced. It does not cost as much. If you fill your entire cart with healthy vegan proteins like tofu and like tempeh, and remember, all foods have some kind of protein in them. Well, not every single one in a large degree, but what you do is you eat a large variety of healthy vegan foods, and they're not expensive. Beans are not expensive. Think of all the kinds of beans there are. Kidney beans, lima beans, black beans, brown beans, pinto beans, all kinds of beans. When you become vegan, put a whole bunch of beans into your shopping cart. When you become vegan, put a bunch of different kinds of chickpeas and lentils. Lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. Now, we're not teaching about nutrition today, but make sure that you are subscribed if you care about the nutrition part. Okay, so let me keep reading this. Okay, somebody says a cult is bad. You're right. Cults are bad, except for the vegan cult. The vegan cult is the one and only cult that you should ever join because veganism makes sense. It's logical. It's based on science. And we also have a sense of humor. Veganism is really the best thing. Vegans are kind people. Look, we're actually willing to call out God, to tell him he is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead. That is a fact. That is just a fact. Veganism is wonderful because vegans are out there protecting the animals, doing our best. Are we perfect? No, we're not perfect. I might accidentally step on an ant outside. There's all kinds of things that could happen. Several years ago, I was already vegan. I grabbed salt and vinegar chips off the shelf. Because, you know, all salt and vinegar chips, I don't know where you are, but in Canada, they always have that turquoise color on the brand, right? Salt and vinegar chips. And it was a brand that I knew. And what did they do? I was eating the salt and vinegar chips, and randomly one day they decided to add, for whatever stupid reason, some milk powder. Milk powder. Who the fuck needs milk powder in their salt and vinegar chips? So make sure that you read the ingredient list really well. Okay, so did I make a mistake? Yes. Is it my fault? Kinda. I should have read the label every single time. But accidents happen. Okay, vegans aren't perfect. No, you're writing. Okay, what else did you write? She's a cult leader. Yes, I am. I'm a very proud cult leader. You're right. Cults are dangerous. Be afraid. You should be afraid of all cults. Absolutely. Especially the cult of carnism that you are already in. So the person, Indie Kitty here, all right? You're in a cult. It's called carnism. You are addicted to eating animals. You're addicted to eating cheese. You're addicted to drinking cow's milk, and you cannot fucking break out of it. And I'm here to help you, because you can. The truth is you can. You just have to think properly. First of all, you have to realize, you have to know what's happened to you. You have been brainwashed by these cult-like industries that have made you think that you need meat. You don't. You don't need to eat meat. You never need to eat eggs. You never need to eat cheese. And that's just a fact. Look, I'm the first to admit that there are some vegans who go overboard. Like they only eat fruit. We're not going there, guys. We're eating fruits, we're eating vegetables, we're eating nuts, we're eating seeds. We are going to be putting some avocado oil or some olive oil on things occasionally. We are eating the healthy foods. We are going with the science. If in 5 years' time they tell us never put any oil on anything, great, I'm not going to do it. If in 5 years' time randomly they say apples cause cancer, which that'll never happen, but then I will not eat apples. Okay, we are eating healthy foods without hurting animals. All right, so thank you very much for the $5 donation. Thank you for bringing up cults. And yes, thank you for reminding everybody that I am a cult leader. I am a cult, the cult of conscience. That's what our cult is. We are teaching logic, reasoning, and we are asking you to join this cult because it is the only good cult. That's right. The only one that actually gives a shit about you. The only one that doesn't believe in fairy tales. Science. Science rules. Bring on the scientists. We invite all the scientists to join our cult. We invite every physicist to join our cult. We invite every chemist to join our cult. Every doctor, every nurse, all the smart people. We already have some smart people. For example, we have a vegan lawyer. Yes, we have vegan lawyers all over the place. They are part of our cult, trying to help us to save the animals right now in Canada. Did you know that there are people in the rodeo industry who just abandon their horses, put them on airplanes, and ship them to Japan to be eaten? We have vegan lawyers right here, the Animal Justice League, and they are helping. Is that their name? Animal Justice? I think it's just Animal Justice. These are lawyers. As far as I know, they all seem to be women, and they are fighting this. They are trying to get the laws to change. Join our vegan cult, full of smart and kind people. All right, we have a super chat here. This person is this is from Vegan Richard. Hi, Richard. Richard gave a $20 donation all the way from Australia, and he writes, "End animal cruelty and go vegan." Yes. End animal cruelty, go vegan. That's what Richard said. Yeah. Thank you, Richard. Guys, if you put a $20 donation here, you get a song automatically. You get a song and I'm going to mention your name in the song. That's right, because I'm very happy and proud of you for being so kind, helping me to save the animals. It's really cute. Okay, let me go over here and go get to the next one. we have another super chat here. This is by somebody named Andy. Andy gave a $5 donation on my YouTube channel, and Andy writes, "You're not a cult leader, you're a generational icon." All right, thank you, Andy. Thank you very much for saying that. Guys, thank you. Really, seriously, of course I'm not a cult leader, not really, but we're pretending I am. All right, let's put this over here. Okay, guys, guess what time it is? It's time to listen to our tofu song. T is for tofu, all right? Why did Jesus die on something that looks like the letter T? Did you ever think about it? Because T is for tofu. He's giving you the message that you should be vegan. Hello? Revelation. Okay, wait, I have a super chat here. So somebody wrote, so I can't eat Lunchables. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what Lunchables are, but I have a feeling they're not good for you anyway. Make your own lunch, sweetheart. Just open a can of lentils, okay? Mix it with a can of applesauce, stir that up, and put in the microwave. 2 whole foods, you're gonna get lots of protein, you're gonna get some vitamins and minerals from the applesauce, and this is something that a lot of parents put in their school lunches for the kids. And by the way, for your kids, you can also just buy tofu, straight out, like just a piece of tofu. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go to my fridge right now, and I should get some tofu and show you guys what tofu looks like. Because you guys don't seem to know. A lot of people have never even seen tofu. I could get a block right now, put it on a wooden cutting board, right? I could get a knife and I could cut it for you guys. And I could show you myself eating the tofu without anything on it. That's what I could do. Yes, should I? Do you guys want to see tofu? Do you want to see me eating plain tofu? I don't eat plain tofu all the time, kind of on a regular basis. And when my grandkids came over, I literally put tofu, I just cut it into very thin slices, and they took it and they just ate it plain. Because when you feed kids healthy vegan foods when they're young, well, they get used to it very quickly. Guys, we have not even read the cards because there's no adults coming in here over on my TikTok channel. Guys, if I see a big decoration on the screen and you want to talk to me, you can, okay? But otherwise, we're not going to do that right now. We're going to listen to the tofu song. T is for tofu. Okay? Here we go. Jesus did not die.
Hello, beautiful people.
Jesus did not die on a cross shaped like the letter M for meat, right? Jesus died on a cross shaped like the letter T for tofu. Oh, we got somebody who wants to come in here. All right, well, let's first listen to this song, okay, guys? Hello, everyone.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm so happy you're here and ready to sing. Today we're learning about Jesus and how to be like
How to be like Jesus.
Jesus died on the cross so you could see the letter T and think of tofu. Tofu?
Yahoo!
Jesus died on the cross and it wasn't shaped like the letter for meat. It was shaped like a T for tofu. It was confirmed in a documentary. Christspiracy said he had empathy. He never wanted to hurt those fish, to have them end up in a dish. Fish feel pain, they don't want to die, they don't want to suffocate, they don't want to fry. Google vegan recipes, give it a try. So where's the letter T? Remember to have empathy. Jesus would set the animals free. Tofu at home, at church, and on the bus. Eat tofu because it's good for all of us. Eat tofu at school, remember the golden rule. Don't hurt anyone. If Jesus was here today with eyes filled with tears, he'd ask you to pray for all the factory farms to come undone. If Jesus was here today, he'd tell you to push your fears away. He'd say, listen to your heart, you know it's wrong to use anyone. So wear the letter T, for solidarity, to remember to have empathy. Jesus would set the animals free. Tofu at home, at church, and on the bus. Eat tofu because it's good for all of us. Eat tofu at school, remember the golden rule. Don't hurt have empathy. Jesus would set the animals free. Tofu at home, at church, and on the bus. Eat tofu because it's good for all of us. Eat tofu at school, remember to go through. Don't hurt anyone. Look, the bottom line is that the Bible was written as peer pressure by dead people.
True.
There are some good rules in there.
Yes.
Like the 10 Commandments, there's 2 of them that stand out. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Those are pretty good commandments. So don't steal the lives of anyone. Live and let the animals live too. Don't eat them, wear them, or use them in any way. You know what to do. Go and eat some tofu. You can marinate it. You can fry it. You can cut it up and put it in a stew. You can blend it in a smoothie or a vegan chili sauce, or throw it on the barbecue, just like Jesus would want you to. So wear the letter T. T. Show solidarity. To remember to have empathy. Jesus would set the animals free. Tofu at home, at church, and on the bus. Eat tofu because it's good for all of us. Eat tofu at school, remember to go. Don't hurt anyone. So wear the letter T. Show solidarity. To remember to have empathy. Jesus would set the animals free. Tofu at home, at church, and on the bus. Eat tofu because it's good for all of us. Eat tofu at school, remember the golden rule. Don't hurt anyone. Be vegan from now on.
Thank you.
Be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on.
Be vegan from now on. That's right. Eat tofu everywhere. It is good for you. And there's no reason to hurt animals at all. So guys, remember, when you're walking down the street and you see anybody with a T around their neck, just go and say hi to them. Say, welcome to our cult. Welcome to our vegan club. You must be vegan because you have the letter T around your neck. And of course, actually, if you look at religion, right, you look at the Bible, it clearly says, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. That's right, everyone. All right, so let me see what we have here. Thank you guys so much. So Justin, who asked about eating Lunchables. So Justin, make yourself a healthy vegan food. You know, cook in advance, okay? Here's what I do. My fridge always has a big pot of lentils, pre-cooked. How do you cook lentils? Look, if you know how to boil water, you can make all kinds of stuff, okay? Boil water, put lentils in it, put it in your fridge. Okay? You want to make more flavor in there? Add some carrot, little bits of onion, you know, or a lot of onion if you want flavor, and you just stick that in your fridge. Same as chickpeas and rice. Okay, rice and beans are what people have eaten for years, and they stay healthy. These have protein in them. You'll be fine. Okay, does somebody want to come and say hi? Somebody's name is Truck, wants to say hi. All right, Truck. Why is your name Truck? Truck lover forever. Do we want to talk to somebody whose name is Truck Lover? Like, is that something that we should aspire to do, is to love trucks? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure that that's the best way that we can proceed. You know, it seems a bit strange. But what do you guys think? Should I let somebody in whose name is Truck Lover? Okay, hold on. Actually, a bunch of you guys just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, guys. I'm going to read your names out loud. Hold on. Okay, and for tapping on the screen. What do we have here? Wow. This is truly awesome, guys. Hold on, I'm going to scroll back. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Let me read your names. Void Nova, Ashton. Hi, Zenith. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Thank you, Skylar, for subscribing. Thank you, Melinda and Melissa. Who else do we have? C1 is here. Hi, Baya. Hey, thank you very much. Look at this. Somebody named The Code. Just put a whole bunch of stars all over the screen. Thank you for that. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for being so generous, guys. You're very sweet. right, let me see. If you want to come in and talk to me, for sure you can. Hey, thank you, Lana, for 2 little hearts. Thank you to the Cool for 1 little rose. You guys are really quite awesome. You really are. All right, by the way, if I haven't reminded you yet, you are smart to be here. Okay, now vegans, we are kind people. We also have a sense of humor, and we are here to defend the animals. But we're also here to tell you the truth. All right, so we're very happy that you've all come here to join our cult. Don't forget to press the subscribe button for more. And if you have any fun jokes, come on in and tell them, okay? We like jokes over here. Okay, let's see who's first. Somebody, yeah, the person's name is Truck. There's 64 people who want to talk to me. 64 people. Truck has 410 points, though. Uh-oh. Somebody named Zed just jumped in front of Truck. He has 417 points. Let me see, Zed, what do you have? But Zed has only 7 followers. And no bio. Probably a fake account who's going to come in here and blurt out the N-word and tell me how I'm both skinny and fat at the same time. You fat, skinny cunt. This is what they say to me. It's like, okay. Guys, come on, you can do better than that. All right, so Truck is in the lead now again with 470 points. Meanwhile, we've got Abdullah in 3rd place, 352 points. Let's see what Abdullah's account says. 41 followers, no bio. It doesn't say that he's a kind person or a curious person or anything like that. Hey guys, thanks for coming in, by the way, over here on YouTube. I'm going to let somebody in on TikTok to talk to me and read a card. We're just on card 3. I cannot believe how little we have been reading today, but don't worry, we'll get there. Okay, question 3. Meanwhile, what do you guys say? How do you get points? Says gotcha. Well, over on TikTok, what happens is they put these decorations on the screen, and then TikTok gives them points, and I can see the points beside their names. So, for example, yeah, right now, Truck has 470 points. Oh, and Zed has 470. Guys, you're tied. This person named Truck and Zed, exactly 470. Meanwhile, whoa, we got somebody else jumping to the top, not to the top, but getting there. Violet Tool has 384 points. You just beat Abdullah. You guys are doing good. Meanwhile, we have Lana with 276 points. Yeah, Cash has 139 points. Riley has 168. You guys just put the decorations on the screen, the nice ones, okay? Happy animals, yes, that's beautiful. This is Henrik. Hi, Henrik, so many hearts. Thank you, Henrik, for all the hearts. Thank you, Henrik, for all the hearts. Henrik, you're being so sweet. Maybe Henrik wants to climb to the top. Maybe Henrik wants to talk to me. I don't know. But anyway, guys, hold on. I just have to read something over here on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Henrik. Why being so nice to me? Henrik is being very sweet today. We've got these pink hands, guys, and he's holding up this blue heart with like a Saturn ring around it. Thank you, Henrik, for the love. I feel it right here. Thank you so much for supporting my work here as a teacher on TikTok and on YouTube. YouTube's over here and TikTok's here. One second, guys. Let me read this. Hey, so I don't mean to be disrespectful, but can you maybe not go, I'll wear a TA cross, and they are and must be vegan. Okay, I don't know what a TA cross is. Sorry, so I don't know what you're trying to say, Maya Galaxy Starlight. Sorry. I don't know what you mean. I was wearing a tofu symbol before, a tofu cross. Yeah, because Jesus died on this cross, shaped like the letter T, and T is for tofu. Okay? That's all that is, right? So when you see somebody with the letter T, just walk up to them and say, hey, you must be Christian, or you must be vegan. They're going to say they're Christian, probably, but then you're going to say, well, you must be vegan too, because that's the symbol, right? Jesus died on the cross, shaped like the letter T. By the way, guys, don't forget to make your own tofu necklaces all the time at home. So easy. You can have them in all different kinds of shapes. You simply find a cardboard that is just has no writing on it, and you make the letter T with a pencil. That's how I did this. And then it goes wider at the outside. See, just a little bit wider. If you want it to look like this, you put a little hole in here. I have a hole punch, but you can go with a pencil, just push it in. And then you get yourself an elastic or a string and you put it around your neck. That's it, okay? Everyone, make sure that you have your tofu necklaces on when you come to class, or any of the other necklaces that you have made. This one, by the way, yeah, look that. You see, it's backwards on the other side. So if I want to wear this in public outside to talk about the vegan message, to get the conversation going, well, I wear it in the right way. This is actually backwards. This is actually backwards. I know, to you guys it looks forward, right? But if I walk down the street, people would be like, what? What does that say? And this is actually the right way right now, which looks backwards to you guys. Okay, so I did it on both sides, so I'm always ready to either walk outside and show it to the public. Thank you, sweetie. Or I'm always ready to start a live stream here. All of these signs you see here behind me, they are all backwards. If somebody comes into our classroom here, they're going to look at that and they're not going to be able to read it very easily. It says, be vegan, not violent, start now. But to them, it's backwards. But I did it all this way so that you guys could read the signs. Anyway, I digress. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks, everyone, for subscribing to the account. Do I have any more comments that I should pin here? Roblox, you're not allowed to call somebody else shit, okay? That wasn't okay. And just for that, you're going into a timeout, all right? Don't do that. Do not be mean to Emily. Don't be a bully. Emily, I'm sorry that he spoke to you that way. That wasn't nice. Okay, guys, just behave. Be kind. What else do we have here? Somebody wrote, why didn't Jesus feed people a bunch of fish and some bread? Why didn't he? Well, I don't think he did because Jesus was supposedly the nicest person. And if Jesus was nice and he had magical powers, why would he deliberately herd fish? Clearly, Jesus could have seen they are flapping around and sad, and they wanted to go back into the water, right? Exactly. So, of course, Jesus probably fed them some lentils, some beans, some bread, some rice. And if he did feed them fish, well, he's not very nice. Right? We're all trying to figure this out. Okay, guys, let me see who's here. What's this person wrote? Thank you, guys. Yes, you can come in and read a card. Let's see who's next. Okay, here we go.
Hi.
Well, hi. Welcome to our classroom. What's your name?
Summer.
Pardon?
Summer.
Thumma?
Summer.
Dumber? Wait, can you spell it?
Summer.
Because it says violet.
No, this is my alter account, but I'm Summer because my main's banned.
Oh, summer, like spring, summer.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Wait, I've been on here before. Do you remember me?
Okay, of course I remember you, Summer. Of course I do. All right, let's read some cards, okay? You ready?
Okie dokie.
All right, here you go. Questions about starting. Question 3. You read.
My parents. Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, just one of you, okay, guys?
My parents want more information about the vegan path I'm on. Where should we go together to learn? PETAkids.org, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, is a great site, especially for kids and their parents. You can learn about animals, recipes, and even...
Recipe? Hold on,
My
sweet.
timer
Hold
went off,
on, guys.
sorry.
Guys, we're having a hard time hearing, okay? Only one of you. And don't fidget too much, okay? All right.
Sorry, my timer went off.
Okay. So PETA, let me just, hold on a second. All right, so let's get everybody involved here. All right, so guys, on YouTube, the question was about starting. Okay, these are all questions that people have asked me. And it says here, my parents want more information about the vegan path I'm on. Where should we go together to learn? And then the answer that's being read there is actually, I have it also on a card here. Here, you can read this. Go here to learn.
Yeah. Go here to learn. People for the ethical treatment of animals.
Yeah, PETA Kids. PETA Kids. Another way is petakids.org. Now there you can get recipes and you can have nice stories about kids who are vegan and ideas about school lunches. Right? So this is a great place. Guys, take a screenshot, everybody, of this. If you have children or you are a kid, go here to learn. There's all kinds of little videos. There's little stories about animals. You guys on YouTube, same for you guys. Take a screenshot and make sure you go there. That's part of the homework, part of learning how to be vegan. Okay? All right, let me just make sure. That's what it says here. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals is a great site, especially for kids and their parents. You can learn about animals. Keep reading.
You can learn about animals, recipes, and even order free stickers. Check them out.
Free stickers. That's right. So that's a fun thing to do. Okay. So there's 2 of you in the room. Is that right?
Oh, no. It's just me.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard somebody else before. Okay. So I just wanted to say hi to both of you. Thank you for the fruit. The person's account name is called Cemetery. That's a weird account.
That's so weird.
That's a weird account name. Well, maybe it's a cemetery for all the people who murdered the animals.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be so terrible. Anyway, what brings you here today? Tell me a little bit about your vegan journey. How you doing?
Okay, so last time you told me to make my name Summer of the Vegan, I'm pretty sure, something like that.
Okay.
And I tried to become vegan and I've been eating a lot of lettuce, but it's just not working out.
No, you're not supposed to just eat lettuce. What are you doing?
Oh.
Vegans, I don't even remember the last time I ate lettuce. Guys, you have to be healthy as vegans. You have to eat a wide variety of different things. Okay, look. Drink more smoothies. They are very nutritious. Okay, blend a banana with a giant handful of spinach, a spoon of flax or chia seeds. Do you have chia seeds yet? If not, buy chia seeds, buy flax seeds, buy hemp seeds. Do you have them?
Okay. No.
Okay, so you're not doing it right. Come on, girls. Let's get our act together, okay? Did you write it down? Chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds. Write it down in the comments, everybody, to help her remember. Chia, flax, hemp. They all have 4 letters. Okay, can you remember them?
Okay.
And do you know any of them? Have you ever heard of them before?
Yeah.
Which ones have you heard of?
Chia seeds.
Chia seeds, okay. Have you heard of flax seeds before?
No.
Okay, so flax seeds are little tiny seeds, kind of like chia seeds, but bigger, but hard. You have to grind them up. Okay, you have to grind them up. Otherwise, they're going to go right through you and into the toilet directly. They're not going to get absorbed into your body. So you have to grind up your flax seeds. However, you can buy flax seeds already ground up, but put them in the fridge because they can go bad relatively quickly. But you can do that or keep them in the freezer, take out a spoon, and that's it. Okay, so chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds. That is how you start. Okay? Put those in your oatmeal. Put those in your oatmeal every morning with a banana. Mash a banana in a bowl. Put some oatmeal. Okay? If you want it nice and sweet, put 2 bananas. Put a little bit of apple and some blueberries. What is your favorite kind of berry to eat? Is it blueberries, strawberries, raspberries? Which kind of?
I like raspberries.
All right, so eat those, okay? Or you can have a variety, okay? You can put whatever you want. You can put some pineapple slices in there. And you could just put any kind of fruit, okay? Blueberries, you can put some grapes. You get the idea. What else?
It's been really hard for me become vegan because I actually have tried and
No, you have not tried. That's a lie. You have not tried. You didn't even do the basic breakfast that I recommend for you to try. So stop, okay? You haven't tried yet. We're not going to do that. We're going to talk about what you're going to do today and tomorrow and going forward. You're going to make sure that in your house you have chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds. You're going to have a tablespoon of those in your oatmeal every day. Do you have oats? Are you eating oatmeal? No. So look, you know how you do oatmeal? Have you ever heard of something called overnight oats?
Yes, I tried them, but it turned out really bad.
Well, too bad. Suck it up and eat it anyway. Make it better next time. Or put it just in the microwave. Maybe you'll prefer it better warm. Okay? It's porridge. Now, if you want a little bit of a sort of a crunch to it, you can sprinkle on some sunflower seeds or some nuts. What are some nuts that you like?
Like walnuts.
Perfect. Okay. Walnuts are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for you, right? So are chia seeds, flax seeds, by the way, and hemp seeds. That's why I'm telling you to eat them. Okay. Put some walnuts on it. Chop the walnuts up kind of small, so you get because they're very high in calories, but you want maybe a little few pieces in every bite. Now, if you want it sweet, add some raisins also. Or what I do is I add cranberries. Now, cranberries are not sweet, but I get the kind that is sweetened with condensed apple juice. So they are a bit sweet. All right, anyway, here's another one. I want you to eat more beans. Buy some beans. I want you to eat chickpeas. Okay, chickpeas is another one. Here's an idea of what the breakfast should look like. Do you see that? Okay, oatmeal. Mine usually does not look that pretty. It's all just lumped together. It looks like a big giant mess, but it's good for me. Okay, a little banana pieces in there. All kinds of stuff. Give me 1 second. Did you buy lentils yet? Do you have lentils yet?
No.
My goodness, sweetie, you must be starving to death. Okay, do not become vegan and then just only eat crap, all right? Get some lentils.
Okay.
Lentils, 18 grams of protein per cup. Okay, the problem is people say, I tried to be vegan, but meanwhile you're eating hardly any food. Eat food. Eat lots and lots of food. Healthy food. I want you to see you have a big bunch of beans with some rice, some lentils. Make it spicy. Look, you see up here there's a search bar, right? Okay, I want you to search for delicious, healthy vegan recipes. And I want you to follow as many channels as you can, because then what's going to happen is the algorithm is going to keep on presenting you this. Every time you open up TikTok, it's going to be like another really delicious looking vegan meal. And you're going to start to salivate. And I'm like, oh my God, that looks so good. And then you're going to be like, I want to make that. Okay. You have to surround yourself by all of these vegan foods, because I know in your heart you want to be vegan, right?
Yeah.
Right. So now.
Can I put some advice for something?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, my parents, they own a steak restaurant. And I'm trying to tell them that I want to be vegan, and they're not letting me.
Okay. So what else do they serve at the steak restaurant? Do they serve potatoes?
Yeah.
What kind of other things do they serve on the plate? What are the other vegetables, for example? Do they have carrots or what? Broccoli?
Broccoli.
Okay, so broccoli. Good. So right away you've got that you can eat broccoli. What else?
Do
they have carrots?
No.
No, that's too bad because they're so colorful and so cheap. Anyway.
They have broccolini.
Broccolini, okay. What else? What other kind of vegetables?
I don't really know.
So they have potatoes and cauliflower and broccoli, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, awesome. So eat the potatoes, but make sure that you don't put any butter on them, because butter is stolen from cow's milk, right? The cow's milk is stolen. But you can use vegan butter, or you can put some kind of oil in there. Drizzle some olive oil and put salt and pepper, all the different spices. Do you have garlic powder at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, garlic powder. You have onion powder?
I don't know.
Okay, it looks the same as garlic powder and onion powder. We call them the twin towers because they look the same. You just put a bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, put all of that stuff. Eat every vegetable that's there, and ask your parents or tell your parents that you want to start to learn how to cook lentils. You're going to start cooking lentils and beans for the family. You can do it. You can just boil water. Okay, you say, Mom and Dad, look. Just tell them, look, I'm not judging you guys. You have your restaurant. Hopefully you'll be vegan one day, but I want to be vegan right now. Come out as a vegan. Tell your parents, look, you should be proud of me. I'm coming out as a vegan. I want you guys to give me a hug and be proud of me. I don't want to hurt animals. Now, probably if your parents own a steak restaurant, it's going to be very hard for them because you know what they're going to feel. They're going to feel like you are judging them, and they're going to feel like you think you're better than them, and that's hard, right? Parents always want to feel like they're the smartest one. When the kids are smarter than the parents feel threatened. Okay? But you're going to say, Mom and Dad, you raised me to be a good person. You raised me to be kind, and I don't want to hurt animals anymore.
Yeah.
Summer, you're on the right path, all right? Don't give up, okay? Remember.
Okay.
And remember, Summer, that if something goes wrong, whatever reason, okay, you have a glitch in this path, okay, you immediately say, okay, I fucked up, I'm getting back on it though. Okay, you keep watching me for inspiration. Okay, and like I said, follow as many YouTubers and TikTokers that are making delicious vegan foods. Okay?
Okay, I have one last question. Can I shout out my account that I'm going to share my vegan likeness journey on?
Not yet, but what you can do is you can start to make the videos using my sounds. For example, I have this song and it's called Go Fruit Yourself. Use that, film yourself with the fruit, okay? Just film yourself making these different videos, show yourself eating a banana. It's very simple, okay? You just use my sounds up here on TikTok and on YouTube. This is called Go Fruit Yourself.
Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals, go vegan. Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals, go vegan.
Okay, go fruit yourself, go vegan. Make some videos using this song. Hold your camera,
Go
film.
fruit yourself, stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals, go vegan.
Okay, that's all you do. You just film that, and then you tag me in these videos. And when I start to learn who you are, Summer, and put a name to your face, a face to your name, rather, then we will be able to be colleagues and work together. Okay, but don't give up. Guys, thank you very much for coming to our live stream today. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. As always, give yourself a big hug because I know you're trying your best. Guys, if you are trying to be vegan, don't just eat lettuce, okay? Eat healthy beans and lentils. Lentils should be in everyone's house. Lentils, beans, tofu, all of these things. Okay, thanks for coming to class, guys. I'll see you in a few hours for the next